know what? We thought we'd give you something really special today. You get the ocean, because it's a gorgeous day here in Southern California. And that one is no joke. This is, well, actually, I guess tape delayed.
Yeah. You'll see it April 2nd. So.
And how do you know that Obama's in charge of the rebels in Libya?
Well, actually, I heard this one from one of the late night comics. They said to try this one on and to see if it doesn't sound like Obama. The rebels have agreed to a ceasefire. In turn, Muammar Gaddafi will pull all the troops out of the cities into the open ground. He then will allow elections to be held, and then if he loses the elections, submit to international tribunal.
Really?
He said if that doesn't sound like a Barack Obama bit of ridiculousness, they said you have to understand that Gaddafi is winning the war. So, yeah.
Oh, look at how big they're coming.
I know. They're all over the place today, folks. Look at that.
Well, yesterday had probably the most amount of people we've ever seen at the beach on a non-weekend day.
And today it looks like a normal day in the week, so, which is funny.
Yeah, but yesterday was a really hot day. Today's pretty warm, though.
Well, it'll be about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday, and tomorrow 10 degrees cooler than today, so.
And Republicans to kill 70,000 children with their budget cuts.
I know, that's just unbelievable. The Obama administration has added again that if you cut funding, you're going to kill 70,000 children. Well, the 70,000 children weren't going to be killed under the other funding that they had. They're only going to be killed under Republican cuts. You know, if you cut it, if you do nothing more than return it to what it was before Obama increased everything, you didn't kill anybody. Which they're all outraged over Obama doing this stuff. So.
And Gaddafi defined as the top officials resigned.
Okay, they said that this guy was probably. I know. They think that he's been working for the MI5 for years. So, like a guy working for the British intelligence agency is going to, convince Gaddafi to give up. Yeah. If you tell a guy you're going to kill him, he doesn't have much incentive to give up, folks.
Yeah, you're very right on that.
Yeah.
And the House Republicans seek IRS probe of the AARP.
Well, yeah, the AARP is a lobbying group that stands to profit by what they're doing on Obamacare, which basically is a total violation. It's a criminal misconduct on the part of the AARP. But that's not the half of it. When they got into that, they found out that Obama has gave $6 billion of his health care funds to unions and the General Electric and other big organizations so that their people can retire at 55.
Oh.
You believe that? The $6 billion they dug out when the AARP is getting $1 billion from Obama. And they said, well, it's not a payoff. Said they're a non-profit organization. Then why did Obama give them $1 billion?
Yeah. And Gates limit U.S. role.
Well, he said there would be no troops on the ground as long as he was in charge. The problem is he's only going to be in charge for a little while longer, and the boots are on the ground. And that we are supplying American equipment to the radicals. I mean, whatever they call them. So.
Asian stock market's lower amid Japan and Libya jitters.
Yeah, but don't worry, our market is just roaring like you would not believe. Isn't that something? Well, I mean, okay, let's put it this way. I love this morning. They said unemployment is down, the lowest it's been since George Bush was president. And they also said that everything is due to Barack Obama's plans. And I heard one of the people, they sent a tweet in to people over the news thing. They said, it's obvious that no one in their right mind would hire an individual like you to do stock work, business work, because you can't do simple mathematics. He said even Reuters and AP will tell you that the unemployment figure is hanging around 17%, and the reason why that unemployment is going down isn't because of people being hired in service sector jobs, which is where almost all the work is. It's because the people are dropping off the unemployment rules. And they said, well, they do admit that has some validity, but you can't prove that the unemployment is actually 17%. Yeah.
And Japan seeks French and American expertise in nuclear crisis.
Well, no, it's just too late. I mean, they need to bury those things. That's all. You know, now it's in the groundwater. The people working on the reactors are already making their plans to die. So, but they're getting lots of money. Government's going to supposedly take care of all the families when they die. So, you know, it's ridiculous, folks. Japan, but see, Japan's the only country in the world that's dealt with the nuclear stuff before like that. So they know it's not as serious as Barack Obama and the press will make it out to be.
Taiwan's ASUS tech launches Android-powered tablet.
I know we were at the press conference when they were supposed to be launching those things.
We wanted to see it really, really badly.
Everybody came to the press conference because they wanted to see the 7 tablets that they were releasing. Never happened, folks. Now they said that because the netbook is dead on the market, that they're going to the Android tablets. We have an Android tablet, which we're going to be using a lot of, but our Android tablet is superior to the one that ASUS is turning out.
Oh, really? I thought ASUS was going to have a pretty good one.
It's a 2.2. We've got a 3 with upgrade to a 4 coming.
Well, then they're awfully late coming out with it.
They were late. They were supposed to have the tablets at CES, didn't have them. Now they got them, and their operating system is ass backwards. So.
A Nation of Islam leader says Libya lent movement millions.
Yeah, that's why they're basically sucking up to Muammar Gaddafi. But all you have to do is be a radical Muslim group, and somebody will give you money.
I know, imagine that. I think
know.
it's easier to raise money if you do things like that.
I know. You be anti-American, you can get anything. I mean, like they're teaching courses in anti-Americanism on college campus now, and they're getting government funding to do it.
Oh, that's kind of outrageous.
I know, but I thought that was sort of strange. You provide government funding to teach you to hate the country. They said, one of the people said this last night, he said, you know, I'll hate the country for 50% of what they're giving us people.
And U.S. and others must recognize a rebel government.
Why? Because, this is from NBC, you know, no more than basically Brian Williams over there said that, you know, shouldn't we have compassion for Al-Qaeda?
Why?
And let them participate in the procedure. They thought the guy was living in that NBC News is living in a world that is ungodly. I mean, shouldn't we have compassion for the people that want to kill all of us? Yeah, if it had been one of his family members or friends killed in 9/11, but they weren't. He was just, he'd know nobody, so.
Yeah, and the thing that you just saw people go by, those are obviously visitors because you're not supposed to have dogs loose on the beach.
I know. Basically, dogs on the beach draw the lifeguards like you can't believe, so.
And U.S. and others must recognize a rebel government.
I know. She liked it so much she did it twice.
I know. And leading 2012 candidates not expected to accept federal funds.
Well, yeah, because they stopped the federal funding thing, so that's why they're not going to accept it.
Well, that makes it really easy not to accept it.
Well, because Obama basically screwed the Democrats demanded that this be done. McCain accepted federal funding, and Obama dropped out of it. So it shows you how much the Democrats believe in thing. Like Obama's going to have $1 billion this year to destroy people on the other side. Even in his own party, he's got to destroy them first, though. So.
Groups target states' illegal immigration bills.
Oh yeah, because the Democrats don't want, knowing there's 65 million in this country instead of 42 million, and that basically is incentive. The problem is the Democrats don't understand. They do not vote social issues Democrat. If it's a social issue, they're going to lose that battle.
And groups target states' illegal immigration bills.
See, that's how you can tell it's a live show.
I know.
It keeps getting red, so.
And Ohio police and firefighters denounce bargaining limits.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting worse than this. Basically, in Wisconsin, the police and fire department got in trouble with their called criminal misconduct, threatening not to answer fire calls or emergency calls.
Oh yeah.
And now they've put out the unions and put out a thing that they are going to they're going to shut down any business that doesn't stand against the governor and the Republicans.
What?
And it's also criminal. But one of the Democratic senators said it is not even borderline criminal misconduct. Said when you threaten people's livelihood, unless they support you politically, that is criminal misconduct. And once again, the union heads cannot be contacted about what they did. So.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
The Socialist Party decisively wins French elections.
Because they don't like they don't want the French, they want France involved in Libya. So what happens is Sarkozy involves them in Libya. So Sarkozy is now going to be thrown out of office during the next election. So.
Anna Monty Bubble listening to Mark Twain in the Animal Kingdom.
Often things are just the way they seem to be, and they can't be changed.